So about a year ago, it's when I was first introduced to the biohacker community, and I first got introduced to the magnets. I saw a video on the magnet implants, and I thought it was really interesting. So I joined Biohack.me, the community, the website, and that's where I found out about RFIDs, NFCs, and all this sort of cool stuff. So immediately after I joined, I actually got an implant. I got my RFID tag in my hand, and I actually did not, and I also got magnet implants in my fingers. And I do not know how to code or program or anything, but it was something I wanted to learn. So I had this idea I have a problem always losing my keys and misplacing them, and I would always have to find my keys before I got to my car. So I thought, well, why don't I just hack my car to accept my RFID tag, and then that way I don't need any keys. So after thinking about it for a while, and I did it. So this is it. My car has a XEM RFID reader. So you can actually see the antenna right here. So when I present my tag to the car, it unlocks the door. So now the door's open, and what I did is I actually got another reader, and I got it to start my car. So I'm not sure if you can see very well, but here I have a 3-panel switchboard. The first turns on my accessories, so my AC turns on, my radio turns on. Second switch turns on the ignition, and then now all I have to do is present my tag to another reader that's in here. Car's on. And then whenever I want to turn off my car, I just turn it off. And that's it.
And did you do that yourself, or I mean, how did you, get to do everything technical and adjusting and readers and?
Yes, I understood the conceptual, kind of how it all had to go, where the power had to go, what had to be activated, and yeah, I did the implementation myself. So I read about it online, AMO with Dangerous Tools. DangerousThings.com, and I bought the kit, I bought the injector, and I did it myself.
And what's the next thing you'd like to have done?
I would like to have the door to my house. I currently live with my parents, and so I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. But
and could you tell us your name and where you live?
Drew Anderson. It's Andresen. I live in Orange County.
And how old are you?
I'm 19.
And so you've graduated high school?
Yes.
Are you in college?
Yes.
And what are you studying in college?
Neurobiology.
Where?
I'm currently, I graduated from high school in Texas, and my family's from California, so we moved back, and I'm currently going to community college until I get my residency, and then I'm planning to transfer to UCI. Yeah. So UC Irvine. Yeah.
And where do you think this is like? Where will we be in when you are at the let's say 50 years old? Like, where do you see this technology being?
Oh, I see it.
So can you rephrase? When in 50 years old,
When I'm 50 years old, I see this technology being a lot more. I'm sorry. It's just I'm thinking.
Yeah, think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I'm saying. So, in 50 years, I can see anyone being able to purchase this technology and being able to customize their own cars, their office places, their houses, turning off lights, turning on and off lights, and I'm really interested in biomedical data. So things like the circadia. That recorded body temperature, but I'm really interested in future inventions that will allow me to monitor my blood pressure, my blood sugar, my temperature, and other things like that.
And do you think biohacking makes the world a better place?
Yeah, I believe it does.
We don't hear the question. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I believe biohacking does make it a better place.
Does make the world a bigger.
I believe.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's okay.
Yeah, I believe biohacking makes the world a better place.
And what do your parents think of it?
My parents don't know much about it. After I explain something to them, they seem to understand a bit more. So they just want me to be safe and not get harmed in the process.
And do you feel like you're at any risk in the process?
No, I do not. I feel like the most dangerous part of being a biohacker or getting an implant would be just an infection. But with proper sanitation procedures, and it's quite easily avoided.
About safety and implants, do you think you can program it this way that it will alarm your parents, for example, in situations
Yes,
of
most
danger?
definitely.